Rescuer finds a stray dog that has just given birth in a corner. It is very weak, but still shows a hint of wariness toward humans. Rescuer brings it food, and it immediately devours it. Skin shows obvious signs of infection and needs preliminary cleaning. Surprisingly, it cooperates fully without showing any aggression. To help it produce milk for the puppies, the rescuer brings nutritious meals every day. Gradually, it allows the rescuer to touch its newborn puppies. Building of trust is crucial for the subsequent rescue. A few days later, it runs over excitedly as soon as it sees the rescuer. By the third day, the dog's behavior shows reduced wariness toward humans. Rescuer decides it is time to take this whole family away from here. They are safely placed in the car, heading to the clinic. In the car, it behaves very quietly and gently. Puppies also sleep soundly throughout the ride. Watches the scenery outside the car window during the trip to the clinic. Upon arriving at the clinic, it immediately receives a medicated bath for its skin condition. Gentle medicated solution helps relieve its itching and infection. Does not struggle at all and quietly accepts the cleaning. Puppies also receive thorough cleaning and health checks. Completely treat the skin disease, its fur needs to be shaved off. Rescuer begins to bathe the newborn puppies. Shaving makes the mother dog's skin condition visible. Back shows areas of redness, swelling, and infection. Despite its condition, it keeps its eyes fixed on its puppies. After shaving, they finally move into a clean isolation ward. Rescuer's comfort helps this exhausted mother relax. Starts eating heartily, which provides energy for nursing. Adequate nutrition is the first step toward their recovery. Temporary safety allows it to sleep soundly. The skin wounds still require a long course of medication. Rescuer cleans its damaged skin every day. After a few days, its mental state improves noticeably. Begins to actively show trust toward the rescuer. Rescuer specially prepares a nutritious homemade meal for it. Rich broth helps it produce more milk. Catching the smell of food, it stands up excitedly. Loves this specially prepared meal. After recovering physically, it can finally go downstairs for a walk. Stepping on the grass again, its steps become light and brisk. Difficult times for this family of 7 are finally over. Rescuer's gentle touch makes it feel at ease. Skin condition is slowly improving. Its mental state is much better than before. Completely treating the severe skin disease is not easy. Vet says it will require months of ongoing treatment. Next, it needs regular weekly injections. Though the process is long, every effort is worthwhile. Gradually, it can happily go out for walks. Everyone at the clinic is very kind to it. They all take good care of it. Some enthusiastic volunteers even drive it to and from appointments. Others often bring it nutritious food. Everyone's care helps it feel warmth again. As the weather gets hot, it starts to feel the heat. The newborn puppies still need to stay warm. Rescuer comes up with a good idea. Make clothes for the puppies from warm socks. Wearing the special clothes, the puppies finally stay warm. Now they can grow up safely and healthily. Big White Dog can finally nurse her puppies with peace of mind. She is very clean and always keeps her puppies tidy. She appears very docile when the rescuer pets her. There still seems to be a hint of unease in her eyes. Rescuer patiently soothes her and gives her a sense of security. She is very well behaved and never soils the room. She even actively cleans up the puppy's waist. Despite her own skin disease, she remains dutiful. Skin disease is severe and requires long-term treatment. Taken outside to relieve herself, she rushes back inside as soon as she finishes. She does not want to leave her puppies for a moment. Back in the room, she immediately stays by her puppy's side. She responds to the rescuer with gentle gestures. Compared to before in the ruins, she now finally has someone to rely on. Though she was once in the mud, she continues to care for her puppies. She starts to actively interact with the rescuer, showing trust. When the rescuer is about to leave, she just watches quietly. Vet says she can be discharged after a full checkup. Next, she needs regular medicated baths to restore her skin. Fortunately, the puppy's condition looks good so far. Rescuer decides to start preparing a new home for them immediately. Furniture in the room has been completely cleared out. Thick mat is laid near the air conditioning area. The area away from the draft is prepared for the puppies. Rescuer wants to give this suffering family the best care. Previously, due to daily commuting, the setup had been delayed. Now they are finally going home together. Finally, the day comes to pick them up from the clinic. Her skin disease is still very serious. Report shows she also has severe inflammation and anemia. finally step into this warm new home. After coming home, her condition seems a bit unusual. She just lies down tiredly, barely moving. Rescuer worries all night about whether the temperature is right. Early the next morning, the rescuer opens the door. Unexpectedly, she comes over and leans against the rescuer. This moment, her behavior shows reduced wariness toward the rescuer. A new problem arises. Her milk supply is seriously insufficient. Rescuer starts bottle feeding, and one of the puppies eats most eagerly. After filling their bellies, the puppies finally have energy. Rescuer also prepares nutritious food for the big white dog. Various fresh ingredients are combined to help her recover. Every time she goes out for a walk, she also looks for herbs to eat. To fully treat the severe skin disease, medication is necessary. Skin begins to form new scabs, marking a long recovery process. Despite the discomfort, the big white dog remains calm. Whenever she hears her puppies cry, she immediately becomes alert. Rescuer prepares to take the puppies for separate feeding. Rescuer gently explains to her that this is to help share the burden. Unexpectedly, she takes the puppy back directly in her mouth, carefully places the puppy back in the warm nest. Rescuer can only patiently feed the puppy in front of her. Only after seeing the puppy full does this sensitive mother feel at ease. Even while suffering from severe illness, she continues to protect her pups. Mother dog remains calm and protective of her puppies despite her condition. Gradually, the big white dog builds deep trust in the rescuer. Next, the rescuer will find warm homes for these growing puppies. Big white dog has finally built deep trust in the rescuer. Puppies grow day by day and enter a new stage. Rescuer decides to publicly seek suitable adoptive families for them. Adoption is completely free. The only condition is that they must be responsible. For the rescuer, finding them good homes is more important than anything else. Big white dog can finally run freely outdoors like a normal pet dog. Temperament has become gentle, and she increasingly enjoys being close to humans. Love and patience can truly change the fate of these stray animals. These little ones are very lively and even start snatching food from their mother. The mischievous pups always cause some unexpected trouble. Rescuer has to quickly dry off a puppy that fell into the water. Then, the most exciting thing happens. Puppies finally open their eyes one by one. This is their first step in exploring the world. Looking at these resilient little lives, all the hard work is worthwhile. Tell them apart better, the rescuer prepares to give them different colored collars. Big white dog watches quietly, as if she wants to join in. The moment they are marked, the rescuer feels a great sense of accomplishment. These once homeless little lives have finally welcomed a new beginning. Pups are recovering well and are always the most eager to nurse. Mother dog's health is also improving day by day. She has a stubborn habit. She absolutely refuses to relieve herself indoors. Every morning, the rescuer takes her downstairs. Once outdoors, she does not want to go back inside. Soil and breeze make her feel completely relaxed. Seeing her so content, the rescuer makes a decision. Decide to build her a Jonsu home in the yard. Blueprint is drawn, but construction is not easy. What kind of design can best protect this whole family?